Hey guys, and welcome to Houston. This is the fourth largest city in the US and the largest city in Texas. The population of the city is 2.4 million, and it keeps growing. The city keeps expanding. So let's get to know the city, shall we? There are more than 7 million residents in the metropolitan area, making it the fifth largest metro area in the US. The city of Houston was founded by land investors in 1836 and incorporated as a city a year later. It was named after former General Sam Houston, who was president of the Republic of Texas and had won Texas independence from Mexico at the Battle of San Jacinto. Let's see what makes it a great city today. Houston attracts sports fans, museum buffs, live music lovers, rodeo fans, college students, and young professionals from a variety of industries. There are plenty of jobs. Employment opportunities center heavily around the oil and gas industries, healthcare, and aerospace. The Houston metro area's gross domestic product in 2016 was $478 billion, making it the sixth largest in the US. There are lots of Fortune 500 companies based in Houston, including Phillips 66, Cisco, and ConocoPhillips, and they keep coming. Hewlett-Packard recently relocated its global headquarters from California to the greater Houston area. Port of Houston ranks the fifth in the US in terms of cargo turnover, and Houston's proximity to the Gulf of Mexico allowed it to become a major player in international trade. Let's look at different parts of the city. Let's start with downtown Houston. It's a bustling business hub and has a vibrant theater scene. This is where you find the theater district with an active visual and performing arts scene. Large-scale sporting events and concerts take place at the Toyota Center, which is an indoor arena home to the Houston Rockets of the NBA. Downtown is home to many international corporations and contains 50 million square feet of office space, and it is the workplace of 150,000 employees. It's the middle of the day and there's nobody in downtown. How's that? Today's Monday. It's supposed to be busy. Now you don't see any people in the streets. What's going on?
It gets really hot in Houston, and so a lot of people will take the tunnels. There's a lot of the majority of these buildings are connected by a tunnel system. There's restaurants down there, barber shops, convenience stores, and as people come down from the buildings, they go to their basement, and then they start walking, and you can walk for miles. This is a map of the downtown tunnel system. So right now we're at One Allen Center in the food court. Everything that's a dotted line are skywalks, so they're above ground, above the street. And everything that's a solid line is a tunnel underneath the street, and what they do is they connect the basements. Sometimes the most direct way to a place is to just go on the surface and go down the street. But a lot of people want to avoid the heat or the bad weather, and they'll just take the tunnels.
Also, it's the most diverse metropolitan area in Texas. Being so diverse, no wonder Houston has a lot of food choices. From Houston's legendary The Breakfast Club to Phoenicia, international food store where you can find anything from Mexican to Armenian cuisine. We're in this place called Phoenicia, and it has a lot of international food. Just to prove it, they got sunflower seeds from Russia. Lots of food choices. Houston is famous for its museum district, the city's cultural heart, home to many museums, galleries, and community spaces. Most famous of which is the Museum of Fine Arts, one of the largest art museums in the US and the 12th largest art museum in the world, based on square feet of gallery space. The permanent collection of the museum spans more than 6,000 years of history, with approximately 70,000 works from 6 continents. At the southern end of the museum district, you will find one of Houston's oldest parks, Herman Park. It's a 445-acre urban park that was created on acreage donated to the city by oilman and philanthropist George H. Herman. The park features the Mary Gibson Jesse H. Jones reflection pool, numerous gardens including the Japanese garden and McGovern Centennial Gardens, which is a great spot if you want to take some nice pictures. Besides that, you'll find the Houston Museum of Natural Science, picnic areas, golf courts, and McGovern Lake, an 8-acre recreational lake with pedal boats. And don't forget about the miniature railway. It will take you around the park and it's pretty convenient.
Hi, what's up?
What's your name?
Shirley's.
Where you from?
In Houston, Texas.
Oh, you're local.
At Herman Park. Yes, we actually live in Baytown, and that's about 20-30 minutes away.
Oh, cool.
Yep, to the east.
Tell me your favorite place in Houston.
Well, this has become, this park. We come here like almost every Sunday, and this is just something we do as a family of 4, my husband and my son, and we come out here, ride the train, we do the 30-minute paddle boat ride, And it's not as easy as it looks. It is like a full 30-minute workout, but we
That's
really
right.
enjoy it because you can come here, have fun, and you don't have to spend a lot of money. So.
The highlight of the park is Houston Zoo. It's a fantastic zoo and one of the best that I've seen. It houses over 6,000 animals and receives 2.1 million visitors each year, making it the second most visited zoo in the US. Kids will certainly enjoy feeding the giraffes. Houston is a green city, and it has 337 parks like Buffalo Bayou Park. Buffalo Bayou Park is a 2.3-mile long municipal park located along the banks of the Buffalo Bayou near downtown. We're enjoying our day in Buffalo Bayou Park. Beautiful downtown skyline, and this is the bayou. What's it known for?
Floods.
Floods.
When we had the really big flood, if you can imagine, this was all underwater. Okay.
Come to jog in Buffalo Bayou Park. It's a jewel in the middle of the city with bike and running trails along the bayou. Memorial Park is another popular park, one of the largest urban parks in the U.S., 1,466 acres. We are in Memorial Park in Houston, and because we're in Houston, you can see things like this gun shell, just in the middle of the park on the roadside. Wow. Bam, bam! It was opened in 1924. This park is very well maintained and clean. Well, I'm going for a jog in Memorial Park. There are lots of facilities to enjoy, like a golf course, bike paths, a pond, and even a driving range. Let's look at other parts of the city. Uptown. Uptown is a business district representing more than 11% of Houston's total office space and a major shopping area. It's also known as the Galleria for the vast retail complex with its mix of designer boutiques, chains, and department stores, plus a year-round ice rink. Look at that. Have you seen the line to a Gucci store? Well, there it is for you. There's a fantastic park in the neighborhood, Gerald D. Hines Waterwall Park. It has a huge semicircular fountain. Definitely a fun spot to check out if you're in Houston. Its sheer size is a sight to see.
I'm refreshing.
Combine that with a mist coming from the water, and it's a serene experience. The surrounding courtyard is a wonderful place for a stroll. Another part of town is Midtown. It's known for its young crowds, bar, and nightlife scene. Gentrification of the district started in the early 2000s, fueled by an influx of young residents and the development of a vibrant nightlife. Despite that, the district continues to face issues of crime, inadequate infrastructure, chronic homelessness, and geographic disparities in public investment. Is Houston pretty bike-friendly?
They're trying to be. As you can see, we got the bike routes, but it's not everywhere. It's just kind of in random parts. The Galleria area, the Midtown area, downtown, and the Med Center are really good. So
How do you see the city changing over the years?
I started seeing an influx because I did Uber every day. And so I saw an influx of new plates from Virginia, Illinois, California, New York. And then I started, I had caught on some of the news articles that had came out on the Google article feed that Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and Jeff Bezos had all moved to Texas. Elon Musk, they say, is supposed to be building some sort of city on the outskirts by Pasadena. Bill Gates, he's been buying land from Austin down to Conroe area. They say he's been buying up a lot of farmland. With Bezos, his Amazon things have been popping up on corners just like McDonald's. I see a lot of things changing in between that time just in 1 year. So and I like y'all, I never am on this side of the camera, I'm always behind the camera. Y'all are the first people I've actually done this for ever in 30 years, so I like y'all.
The Texas Medical Center is a 2.1 square mile medical district in south central Houston. It's the world's largest concentration